He spent the day at the Shed Aquarium because the kids were out of school on spring break. Aunt Wendy was visiting from California and gave Brian a bubble bath before bed. April 3rd, 2003. He had been tipping his head to the left all week. Mom began to realize something was wrong.
Hello, my name is Brian King and I'm a senior here. When the earliest I can recall, when I was 5, I started to have a slight kink to the left. And for days I would walk with that kink, and my mother started to realize something was really strange with me. And one day I was complaining of extreme headaches, and for a couple days I continued to have headaches. And since my mom being a nurse, she realized there's really something going on. So my mother and I, we went to the doctor, and they said that what was going on with me, the doctors couldn't really help, so they sent me down to Children's Memorial Hospital down in Chicago, and they took a CAT scan of me, and it came to be that I had a malignant tumor on the cerebellum of my brain. When I was in the hospital, there was a woman named Jill Cohen, who was the hospital's child life specialist. She was the one who always made the environment enjoyable for the patient. So that's what I want to be. I want to be a child life specialist. I want to be able to give back to the people who helped me, to share my love with those who have gone through or who are going through the same thing that I went through. And so, like most cancer patients, I myself had a portacath. It was right up here, and I also had a PICC line, which was connected to my upper right arm into my heart. And then for about 6 years, I had a growth hormone shot that I took every night to allow me to grow. And as those may be minor things that I had to deal with, probably the biggest things that I had was my parents and my family, who had to deal and go through the pains of me and what I was going through and how they had to deal with it. And then through elementary school and part of middle school, I dealt a lot with social exception. So in elementary school, I was usually constantly picked on because of how small I was, and not many people have realized, but I couldn't do sports because of my physical condition. I couldn't do other things that all the other kids in elementary school could do, and so I was picked on because of things I couldn't do. I think the lesson that is learned is be considerate of others and be careful on who you choose to pick on, because in the long run that person may come back into your life and help you out. Say if your kid has cancer and they're going to be the child life specialist for them, or they're a doctor who saves their life. My faith is strong now, seeing my friends and my family and how much they leaned on their faith for my life. And as a kid, being 5 years old, you don't really have a faith for yourself. You kind of just lean on your parents. I was born a righty, but due to the surgery, I switched to my left. And my right side has a quiver to it compared to my left. I can write easily with my left, but compared to my right, there is a complete difference. As long with everything else that I do with my right side of my body, it quivers compared to my left. Everything is slower on my right side.
Brian, you are a reminder every single day that prayers are heard and miracles really do happen. Your example of patience and tolerance, endurance, and long-suffering will never be forgotten. Your courage has touched the lives of so many people around you. I am humbled to be your mom, and I love you.